Job 20. Job 20 and verse 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straight. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him.
And the scripture says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straight, man. Then because guess what? This man a push towards the new world order right now. But guess what? Him think say, what am I do? It's like a complete, man. See? And he might get him job done. See, when I push towards, man. But guess what? The Lord are the one where I control everything, man. The Lord, Yahweh, show me a shot. See? The scripture says, I'm going in a straight, man. Continue.
When he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
The scripture says, when he's about to fill his belly, man, you know, you eat some food and you get some nice chicken or something like that, and you know, food well spicy and nice, see, and you're ready for dipping. You say, guess what, you think accomplish, you know, food nice. You're ready now. Same thing, because same thing with the so-called white man now. Yes, the new world order where I push through this whole pandemic where you have, see, Vision 2030, Agenda 21, see, in feels a boy, see, everything set and ready, you know. So I'm about to full in belly, you know, and do all like, I do everything in heart desire. But guess what? The Lord never strike him through, man. With the fury, that fury is just thermonuclear missiles gonna hit him, man, because guess what? The World War III is gonna come, man. The World War III is coming. See? And it'll come way more than all them expect it to come. For them. See?
He shall free from the iron weapon.
Gun.
And the bow of steel shall strike him through.
Bow of steel, man.
Bow of steel.
The bow of steel shall strike them through, because hey, a lot of these men are gonna go in them bunkers. See? As the scripture said, they're gonna hide in them bunkers, man. See? They're gonna hide themselves. But guess what? Them think they're gonna escape, but them not gonna escape. Because that's how them plan things all the while now. Because if you watch the movie Resident Evil, see, and the rest of them show, them build bunkers underground, see, and I do them things down there, operate, and down there operate how everything run on the surface. See? People are kill each other, people are get zombified, people are eat one another, all of that, man. And in the long run, them down under there, see, and things about when all this done, them are gonna come up and continue with where them plans to do.
So okay, we show us that these men are mad fucking men. Because our men was made to dwell on the surface of the earth.
Good.
Why the fuck you want to be living under the earth, man?
So I'm a cave, man.
Yeah, you know?
Dweller, man.
That's my devil.
The fucking devil, man. Yeah. If I Palian down there, like Christian doctrine, we try them down there, you know? Why the fuck we don't want to live under the earth, man? Where we don't have the sun to look at, that beautiful sky. You know, we're going to create some form of hologram effect down here like the sun will go across the fucking sky. Or where the vitamin D from that.
This man's sick, man.
You know? He's a madman, man. He's a madman who really hurt, man. When the poison the fucking oxygen we have to breathe. Tell me now, he's somebody with sense, man. He's a, yo, man. Going up.
It is drawn and cometh out of the body, yea, the glittering sword cometh out of his gall. Terrors are upon him. All darkness shall be hid in his secret places. A fire not blown shall consume him.
A fire not blown, because this fire is gonna be made by the missus, man. Yeah, and not gonna be like you go out there with a match and a lighter, a strike to make fire with wood. Say yes, brother. Say go ahead.
It shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle.
Yep, it shall go ill with him. See, death and destruction is prepared for these devils, man. And by their own hands. By the tool of their own hands. By their blessing. The sword. The Lord said, he that liveth by the sword shall what? That die by the sword, man. Go ahead.
It's Isaiah 24 and verse 18 says, and it shall come to pass that he who fleeth from the noise of the fear shall fall into the pit, and he that cometh out of the midst of the pit shall be taken in the snare.
That snares a trap, go ahead.
For the windows
Come on high.
from an eye are open, and the foundations of the earth do shake. The earth is totally broken.
Yeah, because when the missiles hit, man, you see if them fault lines go up, man. Earth utterly broken. Go ahead.
Is clean, dissolved, the earth is moved exceedingly. The earth shall reel to and fro like a junket.
Hey, you remember that video with the brother and the elder come, step,
Yeah.
and he step and he walk around a circle till he drop? That's the way the scriptures speak about, man. Saying, so the earth, when the missiles hit, the earth will reel to and fro like a junket. Go ahead.
And shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it.
Yeah, because right now the transgression right now is heavy upon the earth. That's why when you go Revelation 19, he tell that the Lord's gonna 11 and 19, he say what? The Lord's gonna destroy them which destroy the earth. This man come with him fracking. He comes to suck out the oil, the blood of the earth, just suck it out. See? And if he don't use it moderately, then you know, but him just have to him have how much in tons of barrels of gallon because of we call this economy again industrialized world. You know? How to drain the pockets of the people. See, right now them say clean energy, America have a problem. Because their hegemony is gonna be no more. See, so they're divided, man. Which goes back to prophecy. You know, a kingdom divided by itself shall not stand. So it's just a moment, it's just a little more time before this thing is done, man. Go ahead.
And it shall fall and not rise again.
And this brother where they watch, Khalil, spiritual, on YouTube, when he said the earth shall fall and not rise again, he's speaking about Babylon the Great, man. Because when you go to the prophecy, you can get that Revelation 18. It tell you that after the burning, only unclean creatures and spirits and satires gonna dwell there. And speak about it also in Isaiah 34.
Isaiah 13 and I think 17.
See? What about if you have it?
You can get it.
Anyone. We tell us say, oh, yeah, yes, that's good. Yeah, Revelation 18 and 1.
It's a Revelation 18 and verse 1. And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon, Babylon the great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils.
Yeah, so when that landmass is burned, it's gonna be the habitation of different spirits, man, and unclean animals. Go ahead.
And the whole of every false spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
And a cage of every unclean and hateful bird, like the owls and the satyrs and the snake gonna be there, the Komodo dragon, all these things.
The vulture.
The vulture. Yeah, that's gonna be their home. Yeah, go ahead.
For all nations of drinking of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
All nations of drunken. And you can see it happen right now, man. All nations saying after run the American route. Saying, but not so much more now because these nations hate this bitch. The only reason why they're dealing with them is because of the benefits, man. The goodies. You know? The goodies, very, very important to the nations, man. And that's the reason why them commit fornication with her. Saying because of these policies and these measures they have to put into places, they're going to be sanctioned. Man, yo, it's a wicked society, man. Go ahead.
Of the earth, have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacy.
Of the abundance of her riches, man. That's the reason why these nations are waxing rich. Yeah? Every country want to do some form of trading with America. If that single man want to have some form of product to ship to the Americans. Some form of product. Whether I could have even Cersei herb. You know? people want to ship it out to make some form of money.
American dollar strong.
You know, because you say the American dollar is strong.
We get weak now.
And you can't last save a paper. Right now in the UK, the note are plastic. About this plastic feeling, plastic.
Canada too.
And Canada. You know? But that soon be no more. You know? Why? Because the digital them are going up, you know?
I say I'm sure that this man have the power to do what he want to do in the earth, you know, because you can make anything and call you and say money this.
Yeah. The Maroons in our compound, so they make them own note. The Bank of Jamaica said we do not recognize that as a currency. Why? Because the master never give them the power to say that's a currency. And they might tell you how much it value to whatever. And the funny thing is, they and them have their own central bank, them can deceive themselves. But what kind of trade them can must in a compound? Must in a compound it can be spent. You know? And them say it worth how much value of the US dollar, whatever. Why? What resources you have? What oil do you have? See it? To create your own currency and to say this is money. Anybody can print something. But guess what? You don't have the power. Because if you had the power, you could say this is a currency and it would be a currency.
Good.
But it's not. Because guess what? You don't have the power. Because you're not sitting in the power seat, man. And Jake, you better wake up. See? Yahushua said it best. Render unto Caesar what is Caesar's, man. And what is to Yahweh. So you tell me there think about to create a new currency, you should have think about to get right with the power, man.
Done. Seek the Lord, man,
while he may be found.
Yeah. All upon one is there.
See, guys, in the kingdom, don't be surprised to see Yahushua face and them gold coins and King David face on them gold coins. You know? That's going to be our money. Oh, goddamn paper we are turning into a paper don't even worth the value of wood. Because wood can burn for a while. As a light paper is out, burn out quick. See? So paper is no fucking money.
Just like plastic.
Exactly. When you go back to the history, bring what happened to our question, I said Abraham was rich in cattle. See? That's true wealth. True substances, that's real wealth, man. See? Your pocket full of paper, you say you're rich. Really? To be wealthy, you have to have estates. You know? The gold for land and cattle and look for Errol Flynn before him die, his wife. Look how much land them have. We do much in cow and horses and them wealthy, man.
And there's a difference between being
rich and being wealthy, yeah. See? Wealthy, when you have wealth, that's generational thing, man. Inheritance, or come down.
You can get rich by winning the
lotto. Exactly.
Couple millions that will last up a year or two, if you know.
We balance it. Exactly. See? In Genesis, it said Abraham was rich. Not Abraham. Abraham was rich in cattle. See? And that's where we're going back, you know? That's where we're going back, the true wealth. That's why in the prophecy say all them gold that them are hoard up is gonna be given to the Israelites, man. All them precious commodities is gonna be given to the Israelites, you have it? Yeah. Now go ahead.
This is Genesis 13 and 2.
And Abraham.
And Abraham was very rich in cattle, in silver, and in gold.
That's how Abraham was rich. In cattle, in silver and gold. Abraham had so much wealth, him and lot, that them servants used to cuss. My boss are richest thing.
Yeah.
You know? You're fool. My boss are rich. Yeah, they still do it today. See? And they would have up to and say, we can't line money from here, so I got phallic. You know, someone say, you can't line it, yes, but how thick? How thick you're going to stockpile it, you know? See, and the one thing Abraham and Lot had to split, because the wealth was too much overwhelming that the servants was fighting, man.
They couldn't have one place, eh?
They couldn't have one place. Two bull can rule one pen. That's how them say it out here. You know? That's how Abraham and Lot had to split. Because of true wealth, man. My boss had the richest thing. My mother did that. And then you have Lot servants that say, I eat that. My boss have much in coal. and how much in this and how much, and then it cause one big rift. You know? You know, you never say, yo, my boss pocket full of paper. You know? You know when the music they must sing, yo, you know want to see my pocket full of paper. Of course, you can tear even book leaves and push in your pocket.
Yeah, and
Full
even
of paper.
If you guys said this, even I think back then, I think Henry, they use the tally stick as money.
Yeah,
So a rule, can say this anything you want be money.
Run.
When you say, you have a quote, I forgot who quote it, it's like you say, oh, gold is the currency of kings.
Yeah.
Oh shit, you can't remember the quote.
The currency of kings and
Yeah, we can't
paper,
slaves or something like that. We can't remember exactly.
I try to remember too.
Yeah.
I think Apostle Gabar do a video.
That was the first time me hear the quote. The Apostle Gabar bring it up, you know? See? Scripture? Any scripture? Yeah. See?
Alright, this
and we can go Matthew 2. It tells us, say, oh, seek ye first the kingdom, and all these things shall be added unto you. Matthew 6. See, you hear the whole life I chase down these paper. Yes, you need it because it make you function, because that's what they deem as money. But the scripture say those that use the world are not abusing it, because for the fashion of this world passes away. The more you stop the paper and the more the currency they evaluate, the less money you have. You just have more paper with less value. But I bet if you don't stack literal gold, your value keep on go.
Run.
Or if they have, I get more land with more cows, more sheep, more goat, whatever, they get more value. You know? You have more people that work for your plant, more value. That's true wealth. You know? But no, it have to be the paper. What was it from that?
Matthew 6 verse 32 says, for after all these things do the Gentiles seek.
Right?
Is it? Seek.
Yeah, you can start up further if you want. See, you can start again. You can start.
Start at 28. Matthew 6 verse 28. And why take ye thought for raiment? Consider the lilies of the field, how they grow, they toil not, neither do they spin. See? And yet I say unto you that even Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these.
And Yahushua should know, because guess what? He was Solomon, you know, in the reincarnation. Go ahead.
It says, wherefore, if Yahweh so clothe the grass of the field, which today is and tomorrow is cast into the oven, shall he not much more clothe you?
Yeah, and you're more precious, man. You're more precious. Hey, Yahushua said it best. Hey, a sparrow don't fall from the sky except the Heavenly Father sanction. And the Lord said, you are worth more than many sparrows.
See? It says, shall he not much more clothe you, ye of little faith?
Oh, you have little faith.
Yes.
Go ahead.
It says, therefore, take no thoughts, saying, what shall we eat?
And this is true faith, man. Believe me. This is true faith. Because, see, majority of the people among our nation, man, all them worry about, yo, we may go find money for this, we may go... Hey, Yahushua said this. He said, therefore, take no thought for tomorrow, or what shall we eat? Go ahead.
What shall we eat? Or what shall we drink? Or wherewithal shall we be clothed? For after all these things do the Gentiles seek.
And you know, funny enough, this is my testimony. As much as I have the money, majority of the times, say, I never got my bed hungry. You understand? Never got my bed home. I must me no want nothing to eat. Or me go on my bed and say me never literally have nothing at all and me can't eat. So we still have to be grateful, man. And we see how the times are go. So we still have to be thankful to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. Go ahead.
It says, for your heavenly Father knoweth that He have need of all these things.
Yeah, the Lord know that we need these things, man. Because the Lord tell you that these are the basic necessities of men. Oil, food, water, clothes, housing. See? The blood of the grapes, honey. The Lord know that salt. The Lord know these things are what we need. So when Him create us, man, He gave these things unto us freely. But we have the devil who are trying to take it from us. You know? Go ahead.
But seek ye first the kingdom of Yahweh and His righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you.
And all these things gonna be added unto us, man. Like literally. All these things gonna be added. But we just need the kingdom first, where we can enjoy it. Here you can enjoy it. As my brother, we always laugh off of somebody we know who have in supermarkets. And him have to do that when the trucks come to let off the goods. So him can help check the stock so nobody not thief him. Then why the fuck do I want to be rich? Why do I want to be rich, man? Me can't enjoy riches, I have to be there. My money is supposed to work for me. See? If me have to sit down and ponder upon my money like that. And you know why they have to do that? Because they are not fucking fair to man. See? They not treat them workers good. You know? But in the scripture, in the law, it's saying not supposed to rule over your brother with rigor. See? Then there was an instance where one of them actually make a man cut off a next man's finger who used to work for him because him take up a soap or something like that for personal use, which in the law you're not supposed to oppress the poor man. You tell us if you reap the vineyard, you're supposed to left the outer hand for the, for the poor can pass by and reap. See, I know he's facing his judgment, man. For things that do all years ago.
That's what scripture saying in your security.
You're going to be destroyed.
You're going to be destroyed.
Yeah, you see how that scripture, good scripture. Bring it up, 1 Timothy 6 and 17.
It's at 1 Timothy 6 and verse 17. Charge them that are rich in this world.
The scripture says we're supposed to charge you. That are rich in this world. You're supposed to pay your tithes, man. See, further the ministry with whatever possession you have. Why? Go ahead.
That they be not high-minded.
A lot of you are high-minded, man. You know, love uncertain riches. Go ahead.
Now trust in uncertain riches.
And trust in uncertain riches, because this is going to pass, man.
That's right.
Scripture says, for godliness with contentment is great gain. You know? This way living in now is polluted, man. Go ahead.
But in the living power.
But in the living power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And that's who we glorify, man. For when we start listening, who we give praises and honor glory to. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. You never hear we use that J word. See? Because we don't even like hear that J word, man.
60 more to call that name, man.
Yeah?
60 more to call that name.
And people sing power in that name. We never see no power in that name than to sink you down. Like the other day when the woman gets shot in the church, my stepfather said, but they must come out in that church and they fear shout out the blood. The blood there. Then ask him, they're supposed to ball out the Jesus name and shout out the blood. I saw you play, I saw you get things done when you shout out. Because you go to church, you have to shout out the blood.
Or no, nobody need to shout out the blood.
No, man, listen to the video. See, but what up? But shouting out the blood, how the fuck that I can bring her back? What power is in the name? It was the same. Exactly. It should like their own blood. It was the same name. Them to the them I give credits to. And when she pick up about 7 or 8 in our piece of iron, see it? Because there's no power in that name. We see power in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai.
That's right.
But even the very chariots, when we fly past and we salute the Most High, the chariots bright up, man. Yeah. That is something we witness over and over and over again. Even regular people witness when they do that, and one female jump up on her head back because she couldn't believe. The brother, ex-wife, basically, witnessed it, do some miraculous thing, and she couldn't even talk to me. Yeah, the brother called her and say, oh, Huck, make she tell. She couldn't even talk. harsh it up, and what me gonna say, we can't talk. And it was that because of that name, man. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So we know that there's power in that name. You know, that's why we magnify those names, man.
Says the scripture says, name of the Lord is a
Strong tower.
man. The righteous run
When
into
it
it
is
and are
safe.
safe, man.
Yeah, can. Exactly. Go ahead,
Who giveth us richly all things to enjoy.
You give us riches, all things to enjoy. First thing first, you start with this word, man. Because you have to come back in this fold via the word. Then, we're going to accept that rich. You see, just as how Yahweh Shai got the crown of his father, and he's waiting to come and claim the earth. Well, it's the same way we're waiting for the Lord to come to claim the earth and put crowns upon our heads, man. If so be, we remain unto the end.
Because the earth was made for our sake.
Exactly. And the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. So he is going to share it to his brothers, man, his servants, his joint ears. You know, the ones that stood stiffly for the names of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
Share the spoils.
You know? We're going to share the spoils, yeah? Like Benjamin, yeah? We're going to share the spoils, man. And the earth is for the Israelites, man. As I quoted, the world was created for our sakes, man. Go ahead, huh?
Let me just get precept. Because the prayer that talk about the cut off bread in Ecclesiasticus 5 and 1, it says set thy heart. It says set thy heart upon thy goods and say not I have enough for my life. Then follow not thine own mind and thy strength to walk in the ways of thy heart.
To walk in the ways of thy heart. I say the scripture said the heart is deceitful above all things, man. Desperately wicked, who can know it? See? So you have to be careful, yeah? Trust in the Lord with all thy heart and lean not unto thine own understanding. Go ahead.
And say not, who shall control me for my works? For the Lord will surely revenge thy pride. Say not, I have sinned.
And what harm?
And what harm hath happened unto me? For the Lord is long suffering, he will in no wise let thee go.
Yeah, he will in no wise let thee go.
Yeah.
Because believe it or not, the judgment is gonna be played out. Yeah? That's the reason why you have to repent, you know. Repentance is key, man. See it?
You must love your neighbors as love your neighbors and love yourself.
Which is keeping the law.
You don't want to do something to our next one where you don't want to act to.
Right.
That's a wickedness, man. It says concerning propitiation, be not without fear to add sin to sin, and say not his mercy is great, he will be pacified for the multitude of my sin.
For the multitude of his sin.
For mercy and wrath come from him, and his indignation rested upon sinners.
And his indignation rested upon sinners, man. So, don't be proud, man. See, and I'm tell you this, man. The scripture that pride wasn't made for men. And a whole lot of people out there walking in pride. Even though some of them, it now ooze off of them like that. But you see, I like the Kasha one. See, with him sue the humble. This Kasha one come out and. What? You know? Where the scripture says supposed to be that you stand up in the middle of the road, all the vehicles are come after you take one side because them have a madman here. With the cow on. For what?
That's too much. That's too much.
For what, man? The scripture says be not righteous so much, man. See, we get that job description to teach your word, man. Even back in the days, you used to shout and, you know, because we were young in the spirit, man. You know, now we grow with, we have an audience here, you know. And if you shout off on somebody, I cannot get whosoever forget it, I go get it. Let's say peradventure, if the most I will, I will get it, man. Yeah, shout off on somebody. We're not trying to do this to be seen of men for any form of praise at the end from men and glory. No, we're doing this for first and foremost because we're unprofitable servant, This is what we're supposed to be doing. Are we seeking mercy of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai?
Glorifying the name of the Lord.
Exactly, you know?
That's the main job, man.
We'll soon close up, yeah?
It says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord and put not off from day to day.
And put not off from day to day. Now is the time. This is the acceptable time, man. Go ahead.
For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord
Appear.
come forth, see, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed.
And in your security, you're going to be what?
Destroyed.
Go ahead.
And perish in the day of vengeance.
And perish in the day of vengeance.
Lord said, vengeance going back to me.
And the time of vengeance is around the corner. It's coming, man. You know? The time of Jacob's trouble is coming. Wrath is coming, man. Death and destruction upon the society is coming. Yo, Yahushua whip over the city and say, only if you know what belongeth unto your peace, man. Well, the same thing. Only if you people know what really belongeth to your peace, man. See? You're going to say, if me did know,
God,
me should have listened. Yeah, go ahead.
it says here, it says, set not thine heart upon goods unjustly gotten, for they shall not profit thee in the day of calamity.
For they shall not profit thee in the day of calamity.
man.
What's going to profit us? Give me Isaiah 33 verse 6 of a question. I'm going to show you what's going to profit you in the day of calamity.
Wisdom and knowledge. This is Isaiah 33
Verse 6.
and verse 6. It says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure.
The fear of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is our treasure, man. That's going to profit us in the day of fraud and temptation. The fear of the Lord. Wisdom. Yeah? Wisdom that's gonna save us, man. The fact that we fear Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You know? Being little children walking in the light, asking for forgiveness, man. That's what's gonna save us. Where?
Ecclesiastes 12 and verse 13. It says, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh, keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man.
And that's the whole duty of man, man. To fear the Lord and keep his commandments. So that's why I say all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Yahushai. And double honors to the apostles and to the elders of Great Stone. Peace and salutations to the elect. Shalom.
Shalom.